Sebastian says, Munich to Sapporo, 3 weeks, 519 euro. What do you reckon? Next thing you know, boom, you're there. JAPOW! Powderhounds.com rates Japan the best powder in the world. Hokkaido is pretty exposed to Arctic Siberian weather patterns that produce up to 15 meters of soft, fluffy, awesome powder every season, unlike anywhere else in the world. And we blokes wanted some. Original bloke, along with Basti and Mika, plus Sven, packed our peeps and poo paper and headed off in search of the land of the rising sun's best powder lines. First port of call, Asahidake. Relatively good access to the northern resorts of Kurodake, Asahidake and Furano. Kurodake. We discovered Kurodake was closed. Research fail. Furano.
Asahidake.
No, definitely Furano. Off-piste, Powderhounds rates Furano only 3.5 out of 5. But don't kid yourself. Free riding away from the piste is hard work between the tight trees, short steeps, not so much open cruisy country, but Furano does offer a lot of fun.
Echt? Der braucht jetzt eine Pause, sonst fällt er auseinander.
Yeah, I was in need of a rest, all right. Trying to keep up with 3 guys 20 years younger than me was an experience. Best option for recovery? Hot springs. Fukiaji. No rest for the wicked. Next day, big climb.
Asahidake.
Roadway lift takes you to the top station at 1,600 meters. Above that is wide open space. Moonscape. It is awesome. Wow. Phenomenal volcanic, scenic beauty. It's magical. It's spiritual. It's... Yoo-hoo! Blokes on Tour 2019! On top of Asahidake, Mount Asahidake, 2,291 meters. Wow, we made it. With the wind chill on top, you're looking at minus 40 degrees. Pretty damn nippy. High winds had blown a lot of the snow away, so you're looking at an icy ride down. Me and Mika chose the easy option. Pretty much at the beginning of the run, the camera started fogging up. Unfortunately, our hazy clip here doesn't really justify riding down the icy slopes and riding past the steam vents of the volcano there. Simply incredible. Meanwhile, Basti and Sven looked at a more daring effort. Avalanches don't happen in Japan, do they, Sven? Ugh, whatever. Riding down at the end of the day in that sunset, and you know you've done good, boy. Tomamu.
Nein.
Tomamu.
Tomamu.
Decided to check out Tomamu, rated 4 out of 5 by Powderhounds, so like better rated than Furano. Unfortunately, when we got there, it was a bluebird day. Nice, but not so much powder, so we just skidded about. Yeah, bloke. We're getting to that. Our search for the best powder lines in Japan had brought us thus far. Snowforecast.com predicted high winds and storm. We headed for Moiwa.
Spätzle mit Soße.
Moiwa is a hidden gem, a lone wolf, a low-level resort right next to the Big Bear of Niseko. Rated only 3.5 after 8 reviews, Moiwa was the right result. It was empty. After 2 days, we'd pretty much nailed everywhere in Moiwa. We wanted to get to Rusutsu. The storm had pretty much closed all the lifts in all the bigger resorts, i.e. Niseko and Rusutsu. But Rusutsu has 2 sides to the resort. East Mountain and Mount Isola were closed. West Mountain, where the main resort is, was open. And naturally there were queues. That sucks. Nevertheless, we still had high hopes for the following day. We just had to get back to our new container accommodation in a blizzard. Ask me if I can see where I'm going. No. Mika on the job. Basti on the job. Sven, beim Wursteln.
Du Hurensohn! Whatever. Yeah.
Japanese aperitif, man.
Yeah, you get it free. Mama, guck, was du leise ist.
So this is the window we've been waiting for. We have spoken to God, and He's going to do us a favour today. Indeed, He did. From here on in, it just gets nuts.
Quatsch. Okay, es war ein bisschen flach.
Go for it.
And then it happened. Suddenly, we were finding powder. The long runs we wanted were just abundant. Consequently, it went even more nuts. A blessing for my 3 German comrades that my foot was am Arsch. Therefore, I could shovel for them. Good call. Blokes on tour. JAPOW! They've asked me to wait on the roadside in the middle of nowhere. They found themselves some awesome lines, not exactly in boundary. Blokes.
Alter!
Well, you took your bloody time, you pussies. Come on, we need to get another run in.
Blokes on Tour 2019. The other blokes, nuts, bonkers. Visite. Du Hurensohn. Niseko. Yeah.
Sapporo tidy. Whatever.
Blokes save money tip. If you're heading to Sapporo Tiny after having been in Rusutsu, it's worth keeping your receipts for the day passes, then you only pay half price in Sapporo Tiny. It's 47 years since Mount Tiny hosted the first Winter Olympic Games in Asia.
The ankle's hurting too much. I gotta quit. Letting the guys do their own shit.
Summit elevation is only 1,023 meters. The Rainbow course is a 5.4 kilometer piste from top to bottom. I think it was probably the first time I've ridden this piste the whole time we were in Japan. After 47 years, the bobsleigh track and many of the buildings on the mountain are now pretty derelict. Sven, Basti and Mika, their last day on the mountain, they had chance to explore.
Vielleicht diese Slippe da nehmen. Genau die. Sehr schön.
I take no responsibility. Somehow, someone booked us into a love hotel on the last couple of nights. Tja.
Wir sind hier ausnahmsweise mal in einem Bumshotel gelandet. Ziemlich pornös. Hier ist unser Eingang. Hier haben wir wohl einen Kondomautomaten am Start. Wie viel 10? Whirlpool?
Love hotel.
Hier haben wir eine Maschinerie für die schönen Mädels. Eine Maschine. Ja, hier gibt es noch Spielzeug zu kaufen. Kleiner Vibrator, bisschen Gleitgel, bisschen sonst was. Japanischer Ultraklump, keine Ahnung. Was natürlich wichtig ist, für die Braut, die du dir holst, kannst du hier das richtige Kostüm auswählen. Ja, eigentlich ganz nice.
On our last day we could see the sea. The guys spent the last bluebird day up on the mountain. I went and explored the town. You get on, you get a ticket, you pay at the end. Where you get off. Ask me if I know where I'm getting off. Our last night had to be done in style, naturally. Sushi! Snow crab. Just love that wasabi. Crab butter.
Good.
Arigato. You know Steve McQueen?
Ja, wir hatten jetzt auf jeden Fall hier viel Spaß mit viel Powder. Es ging mächtig ab. Draußen schneit schon wieder wie die Hölle, Alter. Ja, sogar mehr Blick, was man jetzt leider nicht sieht. Aber es geht ab. Morgen 30 cm fresh und ich muss nach Hause. Wir müssen nach Hause. Das kotzt uns eigentlich alle ziemlich an.